Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. Today's update is an underground update. As you can see right now, I got a new wooden board here that's going to be placed under the train station, exactly in that location you can see right now. And there we are going to expand our underground area under the train station and connecting it to the right side, as you can see it on the right side of the screen right now. So stay tuned for today's big underground update. I already cutted some little parts out of that wooden board because I have to put it in directly under the table, and there are some of my posts here, so I have to cut these parts out so I can put it in directly where I want to have it at the exact location and the exact height, so I can work in a few moments what I want to do. As you can see here, I'm just testing to find out the perfect height of the board here. As you can see, it's very professional under it, but it works. And I just use these white bricks here to test out the exactly needed height of the wooden board so I can work exactly how I want to do it, and everything is on the right height, and then it looks like that. I put some of these metal angles here on my posts to hold that wooden board in the exact needed location. You can see a lot of cable management here, and I have to do some changes on that, but not now, in the future. And here you can see that's the big hole in the entrance hall of our train station building. So we are now able to do that where the elevators and the escalators and the steps will be, so we can go up and down. That's something we are not going to do today, but that's something I want to do in a near future. For today, I just started working here and the new module here. As you can see here, we have these cut through areas where we can look into the area under the ground, and that's perfectly connects. The height is perfect. We have that hole here that's going to be not today, but in a future update, there's going to be some steps down to the next underground level where there is going to be the subway station. That's a very interesting part for one of the future updates, but for today, just starting to work in that module. These are some sand green bricks and tiles just to surround that hole that's going down. As always, I'm using the mill system because my models are getting much more stable with that, and I can work on it, and I can, when it has to be done in the distant future, maybe we are going to go to another location with more space, and I have to move everything, so it has to be modular. That's the next part here in our underground area. That's a wagon, snack bar. You can get some food here, and just wanted to do it here with some stickers I got from a shop here in Germany. Also some stickers from official Lego sets, and I think it looks quite nice, that little snack bar here, and it's just a little nice touch here. Also the woman that's working here, that's the torso part from one of the minifigure series. It's a little Easter egg. So we have that fantasy medieval festival here in the city, so she has some clothes like that just to go after working to the festival. So she already has it on. And just testing it now, because I'm often doing some testing with just putting it where it has to be, because if I'm going to build it too high, then I'm not be able to put it back under the table. So we have to test some stuff, have to test the angles of the viewer to have everything nice looking. I think it's a good way to start with that new part here under the table. It will look much more better when everything is lightened up. And also testing here, I'm not sure what to do with that wooden board on the side, but that's something for the future. The snack bar, or wagon snack bar, is now done. I put it that big billboard here. That's, by the way, a billboard from another sponsor from me, from Trixbricks. They have a lot of these stuff in their online shop. As you can see here, some more billboards. I really like that because it's in a Lego style, but it's something you do not get from Lego itself. So it's a very good addition from that store. You might know Trixbricks, especially for the train tracks. I'm using a lot of them, especially some of the switches, and I really like that. And it's a good addition for cities. Starting to put on the roof of that underground area. As you can see, I added some more columns to hold everything up. Added some minifigures and added also some of the electricity stuff here. Here's a connector, getting some LEDs under the roof, and here are the columns to hold everything up. And I think it's nice looking, and I think we're not going to work a lot of more stuff here on the, by the way, there's going to be the post from the table. So there's going to be a little store in the future here. I'm not sure at the moment what store. Maybe you have some ideas. Feel free to write your ideas in the comments under the video. Now putting that new model back, you can see the light is already on, just putting some tiles here to connect it. I really like using some tiles to connect modules because it's much more easier, because connecting with pins is sometimes very, very fragile and sometimes have some problems, and it's easier to have some tiles. We have now a population of 841 minifigures, adding 13 new minifigures today in that new module. So population is growing up. We are not far away from 1,000 minifigures here in the city, and I really like how it looks here. I'm really, really satisfied. We have that minifigure here in front from the new I think it's 25th minifigure series. And as you can see here on the left side, as I said, that's the post from that table. And then we have a little space here to add a new shop on the left side. Maybe just some souvenirs or stuff like that. As I said, feel free to write any ideas you have for that little shop on the left side, and everything else you want to write into the comments under that video. As I said, I can't stop saying I'm very satisfied with the start of the new underground area, especially with that vegan snack bar here on the left side, and the connection between, I accidentally torn down that minifigure here, putting it back. And one problem I have still is we have that big wooden part here holding up the big table, and I have to hide that as I did it here on the right side. I have here my design with all these different layers of soil and stuff like that. Also want to add these signs I have added here where you can go to the platforms or to the car parking. That's something I want to add also on that part in the near future update, but for now I think that's a good start for that update. Also we have that hole here in the building. That's something I want to build a connection down. So yeah, and also want to add some stuff here because I think only adding a lot of dark bluish gray bricks here, it's not a good idea. It would be a too big just dark gray mess. So if you have ideas what we can put in that area between the building itself on the top and the underground area, as always, feel free to write it in the comments. And just some final views of our new model here. As I said, we're going to add another level under it where the subway stations will be with, of course, driving subway cars. But that's a bigger project for the future. And I'm very satisfied with the new look here. And it's really changed some stuff here with that new underground area. And yeah, I think that's it for today. A lot of parts, I had to put into that new model. It's not finished yet, of course, but we are going to back to that area in the future, working here at the train tracks, adding the way down to that location so we can do a lot of stuff at the train station, especially on the underground area in future updates. So stay tuned for future updates, and bye.